Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Karma Design, and today we've got another edition of Use All of the Stickers in Your Sticker Book. So I created this series as a way to show you that you don't need to de-stash and just throw away stickers. You got to think a little bit outside the box sometimes in these stickers. And the first thing that I want to say is I got this book on clearance. It was $13. Now, I don't have a big planner. I have classic and mini. Now, here's the thing. Just because it says big does not mean that it's only for the big. Just because they say mini, it doesn't mean they're only for the mini. You can use them in any size planner, okay? Any size planner. And here's the big thing that I want to get across. Just because it says one thing on the cover does not mean it is only for that planner, okay? It does not mean that. It does not mean that. You're creative. You're a creative person. You can make them work in any planner. The one thing that I will say is it is more difficult to take the big stickers into the classic vertical. I tend to buy the big planner stickers to use in my dashboard planner. I just think that they go much nicer, I'm going to say, in the dashboard than in the vertical planner. I will, however, I've also used them in my mini and I have used them in my vertical. Just because it says this, ignore it. Big X, it doesn't matter. It just means that some of the stickers are made to go in that kind of bigger vertical space. Okay, but you get to choose. You get to choose where you use them. Just because it says big, they're also great for a currently page. So, you know, think outside the box. All right, so we got the bold and blush. Again, I got this on discount. It was on clearance. It was $13. And I'm like, for $13? Yes, going to give it a shot. All right. Now, this is the first thing that I will say. And if you've been here before, you'll know this. I don't like stickers like this that are on white background. It just makes no sense to me. Why am I paying you for white sticker paper? I can buy that as is. So the first thing that I will do is I probably won't use this, but if I wanted to, I can cut that. I can cut that right here, and at least I can use the shine your light somewhere. If on the off chance if I had something like this, which is just a black colorful box, and I wanted to have grid inside it and it was white, I could cut that up to the inside of here and then use it that way. But other than that, I don't think I'd ever use that. So I would just take that out and just plunk it down on the inside of a box if I needed grid. Chances are I wouldn't, but just in case. This doesn't have to be the whole kind of thing. And again, this is for the big dashboard, and you're not forced to keep it as it is. Cut that right there. Use a black pen, and I've shown you how to do that before, and I will link that here. Just use a black pen. Come along here with the black pen. Same here. Come along here with the black pen, and then you've got two boxes. You've got hustle your heart out here. You can cut that end off, and then you've just got a little word strip. If you don't like these kind of diamond designs, you can just cut out the quote on the inside and just use the quote on the inside. You could get some sticker paper, maybe you take this, get some sticker paper on the inside and you kind of have it as a box on the inside. You can, if you wanted to, cut it here, and then you've got a little bullet. You can see that, a little bullet. And you've got like 6 bullets there, and then you can just use the quotes somewhere else. These are the ones that I like using in my dashboard because they're the big boxes and they just look fantastic as nice big accents in the classic dashboard. This one's weird. It's got a very small thing here. I would probably just cut that out, have a black box, and then I can layer another box on top of it. I've got one of the peachy ones, and then I can layer another box and it's just some decorative accent underneath. This one, again, It's white, but I would just layer that underneath something like this, just so that I've got some kind of color underneath it. The other thing that you can do with these, and same with this, cut them into little kind of polka dot washi strips. I love these in the rose gold. I mean, I'm not fond of foil, but I do prefer the rose gold. And yeah, but with these, just because they're straight, oh, pardon the inky fingers, just because they're straight and they're like long, they're not going to fit in your classic. They're going to be too long. But here's the thing. If you snip, and then you're like, all right, still too long, you've got options. You can cut that. Boom, you're good. You can also, and what I tend to do, what I like to do is, can't see now, is add a little bullet to the end, a little flag to the end, so that it will come and end a little bit short, so that it's meant to be short, right? That's what I generally do with those from the big, just so that they fit. Just so that they fit. And I'm going to add these little bits in here too. Why not? Just in case I decide I want to use them. I've said this before about the quotes, and again, these are in like this rose gold. You don't have to use them as they are. So this one says, today I choose happy. Again, it's going to be too wide for your classic. You don't have to use them as they are. Cut here, underneath today, cut there, over the happy, and then put it horizontally across the page. You don't have to have them as they are. These, again, weirdness. These, you can use them as is, or you can cut them up. If you're cutting them up, think about keeping like with like. So maybe you have this circle bit and this circle bit. You have them on two different sides of the spread, and then it just adds a little something. And then you can put this and square off the edges. And then you've got just a box, like a vertical box that says made with love. So you've got 3 stickers there in one. This one is a little more difficult, and what I would tend to do with something like this is use it as a decorative element and just put like that, cut that one there, cut that one there, and then cut that one there. So cut it into kind of like little like half circles, like not half, but like a third of a circle, so that you've got like a decorative element without it being a circle. This, you're not going to see it on because it's on white, so you can cut that up anyhow you wish. This one, same as this, you can just cut that up, and then you've got a nice kind of weird decorative element. Same here, decorative element. And again, don't think about it just having to be there. Don't think about it having to be there and having half of that and. Take it and just do it there instead, so that you've got a little bit of that gold showing through. Same here. Maybe you just take it to there and you just have this little bit. Maybe it's there and it's just that little bit. I think if you cut it in half, like as they have here, it just looks too much of a half of an and, half of an ampersand. Whereas if you do the little like partial one, it doesn't look as weird. It doesn't look as weird. This I would usually put at the side of a box and cut that like half of it. Not a box this side, clearly, because it's way too small. But or at the edge of a page. I would have the edge of the page here and just put it like half off the edge of a page. The other good thing with these is you can put one of those weird wreath things behind it, like the circular floral leaf things. These don't have to be all one sticker. You can cut them up. I love these. I love these and I love these. And I have a tutorial on these because there's like 2 pages of these. So I have a tutorial on how to use the bleed of these, which I will link here, but that is definitely something I would save the bleed for. Use the bullets, save the bleed, and use the bleed afterwards. But these, you could use them as is, cut it down. You've got a little bit of black washi, and you've got a shorter sticker, and then 2 little extra pieces that you can use elsewhere. This you can use as is. You could cut it down. You could make little, like 3 little boxes there if you wanted to. Maybe you're doing a mini and you want 3 little boxes. These, you can use this as is. You can also use it this way in your planner. You're not forced to use it this way. You can turn it. The other thing that you can do is got a line straight there. Cut it right there, and use this half down here and use that half up there, and then have like the middle bit, and you've got like a little quote or something in the middle. Boom, golden. Bullets I plan on doing a tutorial on as they are, but again, I have that other one. These, if you don't want the whole thing, cut. And then you have 1 there, and then you have 1 there. And all you need to do to get the other little bit is take the bleed. Take this bit here, pop that down right in here. And then the same here. When you're ready to use this bit, you take that bit and you put it right there. Easy peasy. If important doesn't speak to you, place another box on there. Take one of your little colorful boxes, put that on there instead, and use another little header. If you don't like the color here, use one of these colors. Put another color on, just white them out. And here you are. If you don't like, don't like that, put that on there. And these, once you've used this page, save the bleed, put it on sticker paper, and I will link that here. There's a just easy way to get double the amount of boxes from your sheet. Ditto. The only thing with these is they're not quite centered, but frankly, I don't think you'd notice. I especially use these in my mini when I don't really care if it looks that pretty, because I don't save my mini year after year. I personally like these. However, I don't like these. I don't like the white ones. Again, my planner's white. If I'm putting stickers in, I don't want them to be white. But yeah, I personally like these. But again, if they don't work for you, and I use them typically when they're like this, I'll use them in top of a box or something like that. Or they'll just come straight in at the top of a page. They'll come in at the side of a page, the sidebar, somewhere. But if that doesn't work for you, all you have to do is come in and cover that to-do bit up. And then you've got a little decorative accent right there. And then you could even use the to-do thing somewhere else. Cut them up. Use the circular bit as a bullet and use the rest somewhere else. These you can cut up. Don't think about them having to be like as long as this. They don't have to be 4 inches long. You could cut that down to 3 and it fit in a double classic. Same as these. 1.5 inches is the size of your classic. So cut it down, cut off the edges. Same with these. If this is too long, cut it, squeeze it together, and then you've got more kind of smaller ones. I like these, but if this doesn't work for you, the little reminder, just cut as close to the bottom of that as you can, and then you've just got a regular little box. If you don't like these, like, I don't know, maybe they don't speak to you, you can cut the edge off, and then you've got a little kind of flag box, little header box. If you don't like these shapes, but you want the color of the to-do, cut out the inside bit and then just put them horizontal on your page rather than like they're vertical here. If you don't like the hexagons, then don't use them. These, you're pretty much screwed and they're done as they are. But the one thing that I will say is, if, like me, okay, I've got how many coffee ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 coffee ones there. So I'm going to take this one and show you what I would do, because I don't drink coffee. Now, because I don't drink coffee, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little bit off here, and it's the tiniest little bit. Oh, but it's stuck to my scissors. And I would come in. I'm going to put it on here. Oh, can you even see? Can you see that? I would make myself a little bullet from it, because I wouldn't use the coffee sticker. I would use all the rest of the stickers, except for the coffee stickers. So I would make myself a little to-do strip, little checklist, using the coffee stickers. I would just use the little ends, and that's how I would use them, just so that they're not going to waste. That's how badly that I treat my stickers. I just put it back in there. Same with these. So that was, what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. And again, maybe you're not a cook. I certainly wouldn't put cook in my planner. So I would use that for that too. I like these. Again, if they don't work for you, cover them up. Just have them kind of come out the side there. Like have them come out the edge. You know, you've got like a double one there. All you got to do is cut it at a, you know, you gotta finagle the angle a little bit, and you've got a little splat. I'm going to call them splats coming out the side. That's if you don't like the quote. Maybe you like the quote. These you're going to have to use as is. And here's the other thing. If you don't like the fact that these are unclear, put them on white sticker paper so that you can have them pop up a little more. Same with those. Again, these, cut it. If you feel like these get lost on your page, put them on a sticker paper or something, or a box, and have them on another box. Or just get your marker pen, black marker pen or whatever, and do a little line around the inside so that you're making your own black line on the inside, just to make them pop a little more. But that's one that I would put another box there for your little boxes, or a header or something. Or you could just cut it in half, cut that bit, you've got a box there, cut that bit, you've got a box there. Again, this one, cut it there, and then you've not got to worry about that little bit. Or just put your other box here, or a header or something, or a strip, something. Again, with these, if you want the circle, then you're good, but maybe you put your box in there. Maybe you put your box in there. Like, think about how you can use them other than circles. I just like to cut one of the sides off and make one of the sides flat. This, I would probably cut there and there, because this is just a lot of empty space. I would probably cut that there and there, and then have a little coordinating washi strip, a little coordinating washi strip. Same with this one. You could cut that a little more and give yourself a little bit of a strip. These, I love the fact that they're black and white rather than the foil. These, again, I would just cut one of the sides so that you're coming out of a box like that. Just so that you're coming out the edge. If you can hear a noise that's come on, it's the air conditioning. It's boiling. Love these. But again, if it doesn't work for your spread, maybe you don't have something like that and you want them all vertical, cut the live out loud, all in different little sections, and then just stack them vertically. Same here. Maybe you want the live to be here rather than up there. So it's live in the sunshine. Maybe you want it more horizontal. Again, if these don't work, cut off the little ends, use them as bullets. Circles, I think they deserve a whole thing of their own, but I like using them to cover up these. If I've got something here that I want, you know, I've got a bit that I need to cover up, or there's something in the bottom of a box that I need to cover up. The other thing that I like doing is using these in my currently page. They just have a lot of uses, but I like them. I just don't use them often enough. This can be cut up. You can just have it as like word strips. You can cut it up so that it's only 3 inches if you're using the vertical. If you don't like the black line here, just cut it down so that it's on the inside of the black line. If you like the black line, but you don't like the quote, you can carefully cut out that bit or just put some white sticker paper on the inside, and then you've got like a blank box. You're never stuck with just the saying. I'm going to say saying. Same here. If you don't want gratitude and all of that quote, just get some sticker paper and put a little sticker paper on the inside, and then you've got like a colorful box. These bullets are misprinted, which is really annoying, but I would still use them. I mean, they're like misprinted. They're miscut, should I say. They're not cut centrally, but I would still use them. This one I would cut down vertically that way, like a narrower. Yeah, and then just have a little bit on the edge. This one again, I would cut down so that it's narrower. Love. But yeah, that's what I would do. If you don't like these, just use something like this. Maybe that's what you use that damn paper for, like something like this. You just put that in one of these or one of these. Like, you know, you're not forced to stay with these. Love. These little things, even though they're this size, you don't have to stay with this. If you like your bullet the other way, where it's like, you know, your flags either go in with pointy ends or they go the other way where you have the pointy end coming down. So you can just take that and cut that so that rather than it being that way, it is instead that way. It'll just be shorter. Again, these can be cut down narrower, and then you can save these little bits and you can have them as little extra bullets. Same as these. If you don't like the flag, just cut them in half down here, and then you've just got bullets. And you've got 2 pages of the damn things. That's a lot. If you don't like these, I think I've already mentioned, just cut it as close to there as you can, and you've just got a regular box. And then you can just cut that there, and then you've got a little header, a little appointment header. These, I'm not going to lie, these are weird. I don't like them. I don't like it when they do this. So I would cut that there, use that on its own, a little appointment thing, and then use this as a little strip or a header or something somewhere else. That's just me. I don't like it when they do this. Again, these, you're not forced to keep them as they are. Cut the words out, cut them up, make them fit with your spread. You don't have to keep them as they are. These ones you pretty much have to keep as they are, but you don't have to use the thing. This makes me so happy. The fact that it's black and white makes me so happy. I can't even. But yeah, I love this. Just the fact that I can actually see it. And they haven't done it in foil. Oh, they normally do one and then one in foil. This, I can't tell you. It just makes me so happy, the fact that I can actually read it without having to kind of tip it in a weird direction because it's foil. But again, you don't have to keep it this long. Cut it up. So you've got like, okay, be authentic. That might be the little strip that you use there. Trust your instincts. Follow your heart, right? You don't have to use the whole thing. You don't have to use it in one go, but you've got ones like this. Focus on where you are going, not where you currently are. And although that all goes as to one kind of quote and one sentence, you can stack them. You can stack them vertically. You don't have to use them as they are. And then you've got a little washi strips. Can be used as washi strips. You can use them as dividers. You can use these in so many ways. You can use them as a little header. You can use them to make your own boxes. So many uses. I hope that helped showed you some ways that you can use the stickers in the big, bold blush. And if you enjoyed this, then give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye!